Yeah. Buddha blessings. Hey, back it out west. Slang it out west. Go metallic knife.
Yo, what is up, guys? Back for part 2 on NFL free agency and who I think each team will sign for the top 100 free agents. So, at number 26 on this list, we have Anthony Castonzo, offensive tackle for Indiana. I feel like he will resign with Indiana. As I said, offensive linemen are very loyal, and I don't really see him going anywhere. So, next on the list, we have James Bradbury, cornerback for Carolina. I don't feel like he will resign with Carolina. I have him going to the Redskins, who need cornerback help, and that's where I have him going. Next, we have Chris Harris Jr., cornerback for Denver. I don't see Chris Harris going anywhere. I feel like the Broncos will try and maintain and keep him because he's been very efficient over his years, so I think they will resign him. Next, we have Emmanuel Sanders, wide receiver for San Francisco 49ers, who had a solid season coming from Denver to the 49ers. And I feel like he's not going to re-sign with the 49ers. I feel like he's going to go to the New Orleans Saints, who are probably going to get rid of Ted Ginn Jr. this offseason. And I feel like they need another wide receiver. Next, we have Joe Thuney, guard for New England. I feel like he will resign with the Patriots. I really just don't think he's going to go anywhere else. Next, we have Teddy Bridgewater, QB for New Orleans. This is going to be a big move. A lot of people are talking about where he is going to go, and I feel like he's going to go to the Los Angeles Chargers. I feel like they're going to draft Justin Herbert, but I feel like they'll get Teddy Bridgewater to start for a year or so. Next, we have DJ Reader, defensive tackle for Houston. I have him either resigning with the Texans or moving over to Denver with the Broncos, helping their front seven. Next, we have Jason Hargrave, defensive tackle for Pittsburgh. I saw a lot of reports that they weren't going to bring him back, so I have him going to the Houston Texans. Next, we have Leonard Williams, who got traded from the New York Jets to the Giants this season, and I don't think he's going to go anywhere else. I think he is going to stick with the Giants. Next, we have Corey Littleton, who had a pretty good couple of years with the Rams so far. He's a big part of their defense, and I really just don't think he's going to go anywhere. I think he's just going to re-sign with the Rams. Next, we have DJ Humphries, offensive tackle for Arizona. I think he's going to go move over to the Seattle Seahawks and help with their offensive line. So, next, we got Kyle Van Noy. I feel like he's going to re-sign with New England. Don't really suspect him going anywhere else. Next, we got Trey Waynes for cornerback for the Minnesota Vikings. I think he will resign with the Vikings. Next, we got Clinton Dix, who played for Chicago Bears this season. He played for a 1-year deal. He's pretty much a 1-year prove-it deal. I think he's going to go to the Cowboys. Cowboys just got Mike McCarthy, and that used to be his old coach, and I think they're going to reunite in Dallas, and they're in need of safeties, so I feel like he will go there. Next, I have Brian Bulaga, offensive tackle for Green Bay. Don't expect him to go anywhere. He's going to resign with Green Bay. Next, we got Devin McCourty, safety for New England. So I thought about this for a while. He either is going to sign back with New England or go for a pricey deal, and I feel like the New York Giants will give him that deal. I didn't really know where he would go. Tell me who you think he will go to. Next, we got Logan Ryan, cornerback for Tennessee. So I've heard a lot of things that a lot of teams are going to go after him, or he's just not going to go back to Tennessee. But I don't know really who he's going to go to. So I just put Tennessee. That's all I could think of. Next, we got Marcus Mariota, lost the Tennessee job this year and is expected to go somewhere else. And I think he's going to go to the New England Patriots and try to revamp his career with Bill Belichick, and because Tom Brady doesn't have much time left and they need a quarterback for the future, and I think they're going to go with Marcus Mariota. Next we have Eric Ebron, tight end for the Indianapolis Colts. I think he goes to the Chicago Bears after having 2 good last seasons with Indianapolis. Bears on their offense, their big needs is quarterback. Mitchell Trubisky could still pan out, but the biggest other part of it is tight end. They need a dominant tight end, and I feel like Eric Ebron could fit that. Next, we got Bradley Roby, cornerback for Houston. I think he signs with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay needs a lot on the defensive end, especially corners, and I feel like he will go to the Buccaneers. Next, we got Kenyon Drake, running back for Arizona. I feel like he will re-sign with Arizona after getting traded there from Miami Dolphins earlier this season. He had an amazing last few games, and I don't think he's going to go anywhere else, and Arizona has him in their game plan for the future. Next, we got Melvin Gordon, running back for the Los Angeles Chargers. I think the Chargers will bring him back. I don't really think there's any reason they wouldn't. I don't suspect him to go anywhere else. Austin Eckler definitely is leaving. I feel like Austin Eckler is going to go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They need a running game, and I feel like they would have a better passing game and wouldn't throw as many interceptions if they had a running back that could catch the ball too. So next we got Graham Glasgow, guard for the Detroit Lions. I have him moving to Jacksonville. Jacksonville needs a couple guards, and I feel like he would help out the Jaguars' offensive line with Gardner Minshew. Next we got Shelby Harris, who I heard had a really good year this year for Denver, so he's expecting to get paid a little bit. And I feel like the Broncos will give him that money, and they will assign him to Denver. Last for this part of the video, we have Robert Quinn, defensive end for the Cowboys. I feel like he will just re-sign with the Cowboys. They need pass rushers, and I just feel like he won't leave. I feel like he wants to stay there for his future, for at least a year or two. So thank you guys for watching part 2. Stay tuned. We still have 2 more parts of this free agency. Thank you guys for watching.